Hey guys, how's it going? Yes, I am wearing my blue light glasses. Yes, I look disheveled. It's gonna be okay. But anyways, I just wanted to record a video today and I was like, let's do it. And this is like one of the only videos I have to record today. I mean, I have other videos to record today, but I really wanted to record this video and another video. I just finished getting ready like 2 other videos, which will be up by the time you're watching this. My bed is still a mess. We are not new here. I'll leave an iCard above to those other 2 videos so that you guys can watch them. And I was thinking, since it's Pride Month, I don't want to do only like history stuff. I want to do other stuff involving the LGBT community, and myself, because I am a part of it. If you didn't know, I don't know how you did it, but I am actually I'm bisexual. Is this like my coming out video? I don't think so, because you never really stop coming out, do you? So I just came out to YouTube. Hi YouTube. I'm bisexual. And I wanted to talk about biphobia this month because I have faced it in a way. I don't know. I faced more fetishization than like biphobia, even though that is biphobia, I would say so, because you're still pushing like certain narratives. But I wanted to talk about it because, obviously it's a real thing. And I feel like it's a really big issue, especially in the community. And I don't know why it still continues to be an issue after this time. But here we are. Mostly I faced people like when I've told them like, hey, I'm bi, they were like, ooh, 3-way? And I'm like, ooh, no. Editing Jess here. I completely threw away a joke and I just realized it, so I'm gonna make it now. People are, when you tell them you're bi, they're like, ooh, 3-way? Be like, no way. I didn't make that joke earlier, and I think I would have burned in church if I didn't make it right now. So I made the joke. You're welcome. That's it. That's the extent of it, because like most of the people that I surround myself with are either allies or part of the community themselves. So, but anyways. I really feel like we need to have this conversation, because if we don't have this conversation, it's just going to continue on forever. And I want to talk about certain aspects of it, obviously. Like, again, the stereotypes. So, like, one big stereotype is like, oh, since you're bi, you like more than one gender, so you're obviously gonna go after more people. And it's like, no, absolutely not. Just because I'm bi doesn't mean that I'm gonna start cheating left and right on everyone and everything that I see. It's funny, and I'm gonna talk about this in a minute, but I've actually never dated a woman. I've tried to, I've asked them out, but they all said no. So, and again, it's for different reasons, whether it's because they just didn't want to date me, plain and simple, or because, they don't swing that way, which is completely fine. But just because you like more than one person, I mean, not more than one person, but like more than one gender or gender expression, doesn't mean that you have this whole like sea of people out there for you. Because some people just don't like you. Some people just don't swing that way, you know, and it's whack. Another thing that I mentioned like 3 seconds ago was the whole like dating thing, because again, I've only dated men, but yet I'm attracted to women too. So it's like, oh, so then you're not really bi, you're just straight. And it's like, no, I'm bi, I know. I've literally recognized these feelings for women since I was a whole child. Like, I remember vividly in 5th grade, so basically the way my elementary school was set up is that they have like one massive building. Well, not really. They have like one massive building and then like one outdoor building. So, and then like a couple of other rooms and stuff like in the back of the school lot. So basically, big building, first floor is 1st and 3rd. They could have switched this up, but this is how I remember it from when I was a kid. First floor was 1st grade and 3rd grade. Second floor was 2nd and 4th grade. Big outside building was 5th grade. And then they had another building that was like the other classes, like art, music, PE was in the field, right? So, and like bathrooms and stuff, obviously. So yeah. And 5th grade, obviously we were in the outside building, and there was this girl like walking by, and I thought like, oh, I would love to hold her hand. And then I recognized like, oh, that's not socially acceptable. And then I stopped thinking it. And then by 6th grade is when no, not 6th grade, 7th grade was when I started recognizing that I could be like pansexual. But then by like freshman year, I just decided we'll go with bi. And that's how I've identified ever since. So I don't really feel like, obviously it's valid if you haven't dated someone of the same gender, but at the same time, when you date someone of the opposite gender, people are like, oh, you're just straight, you're calling yourself bi for attention. But then when you date someone of the opposite gender, it's like, oh, you're just like 3/4 gay, you know. And obviously both of those are incorrect. You're still bi no matter who you're dating, because you still have that attraction for other people. And again, sexuality is not a thing that you choose. Like, I've known people who have never dated anyone, but yet they know who they're attracted to, because we are inherently born with who we're attracted to. You know, I didn't know anything about the LGBTQ plus community, but yet I still knew that I had those feelings. So we need to stop. We need to stop that. I don't really remember like off the top of my head any more like biphobic things. But at the end of the day, please just don't be biphobic. Allow people to live. Oh, and another thing is like, oh, bi means that you're not attracted to trans people, and pan means that you are attracted to trans people. No, that's not how this works. Please stop saying that. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it here, but please stop saying that. You're just spreading transphobic rhetoric, because at the end of the day, I really just don't care if my partner is trans or not. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I would just like to have a meaningful relationship with someone, you know, and not worry like, oh, are they this gender, are they that gender? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me. Gender is a social construct. What's it gonna do for me? you know. But please, if you are an ally, and you hear someone saying any of these, do your allyship job and tell people to fuck off. Be like, hey, stop being biphobic, pretty please. You know, maybe I'll have editing Jess come in and she'll talk about more biphobic things that go on in the universe. But yeah, this is all that filming Jess has for now. Maybe editing Jess will look more put together. I highly doubt it, but we'll see how she looks. But yeah, at the end of the day, just don't be biphobic. Don't assume that because someone is bi that they have more possibilities out there, more fish in the sea. Because, I mean, just because you're straight doesn't mean you have, like, the endless possibility of people of the opposite gender. Because, again, some people just don't swing that way. Some people just simply don't like you, and it's the same thing at the end of the day with bisexuals or pansexuals or anyone who's attracted to more than one gender at the end of the day. And stop assuming that bi people are more likely to cheat than other sexualities out there, because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Like, I've never cheated. This may be some tea. I've never cheated on any of my partners, and I'm bi, but one of my straight friends has cheated on their partner. So, you see where I'm coming with this? Your sexuality doesn't matter. If you cheat, you cheat. You just suck. Like, that's not me, that's on you. That's not me, that's on you. It doesn't matter your sexuality. It doesn't matter your gender. At the end of the day, just don't cheat. And stop assuming that because bi people have more possibilities, that they are more willing to cheat. But yeah, I think that's all I have for now. This may be a shorter video, which, cool. I don't know. But I already have the next 2 videos for this month planned. I need to continue planning what I'm going to do for July. I'll figure it out at some point. I also got a planner. It looks like this. You can see that I'm watching YouTube. Okay. But I got a planner at Target because, again, I'm going into college soon. And meanwhile, I have a Google Doc where I type everything that I need to do out. I also wanted to have, like, a physical thing, just in case I can't have, like, my technological devices out. You know, I can just, like, pull this out, write it down quickly, hopefully remember it better. Like, I've already used planners before. This, oh, I dropped it. This was a planner, but then it became a something. I dropped my planner on the floor. But yeah. You know, I just wanted to make this video for this month because, again, Pride Month, and we need to have more conversations about issues that go on in the LGBTQ plus community and issues outside of it too, you know, so yeah. Okay, so hi, this clearly isn't editing Jess. This is just Jess on another random day. I'm gonna take my glasses off. So basically I had asked people on my Instagram if you would like to follow me on there. It's at Jessie's a Cutie. I'm at Jessie's a Cutie on everything, so you can go on a following spree. But anyways, I asked on Instagram, I did like one of those like question things, and I was like, what are some biphobic things you have heard in your lifetime? And a couple people answered. I'm not going to put their at or anything because I don't know if you know, they're actually bi, like they could have just been saying that from like their friend's personal experience or like being around someone who is bi, or even then if they are bi, like I don't want to like out them because no. Don't out people. If someone tells you their sexuality or gender orientation, don't go out and tell other people. That's not your secret to tell. Whether you think that the other person is an ally to the LGBTQ plus community or not, or they actually are LGBTQ themselves, don't out other people. That's gross. Anyways, so I have a couple of more biphobic things that I completely forgot about. One of those things that someone said, well, two people said it, is oh, you're just confused. Bisexual people are just confused. And it's no, we're not. We exist. It's not confusion. I'm not confused on who I like. I know who I like. And it's people. It's not deep. It's not as deep as people want to make it out to be. It's not hard. It's not complicated whatsoever. Another thing is that, oh, we just want attention. And it's no, baby. That's what I'm in theater for. Yes, I do like attention, but I'm not going to receive it from my sexuality. I'm going to receive it from being on stage or begging my partner to give me it. That's not what a sexuality is for. You don't get attention for your sexual orientation. Imagine saying any of this to a straight person. Oh, are you sure you're straight? Maybe you're just confused. Oh, are you sure you're straight? I think you're just straight for attention. Do y'all not think before you say stupid things? Because I think, and I think this is stupid. Anyways, this is a thing that's been in pop culture for a while. Well, I'll explain. It's the whole oh, you're not bi, you're just gay or lesbian or whatever. Which is not true whatsoever. And I say it's popular in pop culture because of Freddie Mercury. Because as we saw in Bohemian Rhapsody, which is apparently, according to my father, a real thing that occurred, because my dad never watched Bohemian Rhapsody and he talked about it. It was the whole, when Freddie comes out to his wife or his fiance or girlfriend, the other lady. I feel so bad saying it like that, but do y'all know? He's oh, I'm bi, and she's no, you're just gay. And it's no, sweetie, I know my sexual orientation better than you know my sexual orientation. And obviously he was attracted to her and attracted to men, which would make him bi, and he says he's bi. So if a bi person says they're bi, don't automatically assume that they're just 1 foot into being gay. No, those are two separate sexual orientations. Gay and bi are two separate things. That's why there's different letters for it. It's different. It's different. Stop automatically assuming that bi people are just 1 second away from lesbianism. No. And then someone shared their personal experience, quoting other people, oh, are you sure you like guys? You're constantly talking about women. And it's this beautiful thing called preferences. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, and I know a lot of you people just use it to perpetuate your hate against Black women. But bisexuality isn't 50% liking men, 50% liking women. You know, you can be bisexual and lean more towards liking women and being more attracted to women, or you can be bisexual and leaning more towards liking men, being attracted to men, or, you know, mostly dating men or mostly dating women. It's not a 50-50 split. For some people, it's 80-20. For some people, it's 70-30. For some people, it's 90-10. For some people, it may even be 99-1. Like, it's never going to be an equal split between the two genders that someone likes. It's going to be different for every single person you talk to. You know, like this person said, you know, you mainly talk about women, so maybe, you know, they lean more towards women and, you know, DM me. I personally have only had relationships with men, so I lean more towards men, but, you know, there's still that part of me that yearns for a girlfriend. You get me? So I think this is the end of my video. I think this video was like really short in comparison to a lot of my other videos, but it's fine. Sometimes we need a little shorter video. But yeah, that was a talk on biphobia coming out on YouTube. I don't know. Hey. Hi, I'm bi. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video whenever you hear someone being biphobic, especially in the month that we are currently in, Pride Month. Be like, hey, you're homophobic, stop it. Anyways, educate your friends on this, and maybe this video is a good video to educate them on the biphobia and stuff like that, because Lord knows we need an education. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. If there are other aspects of biphobia that I completely skipped over, please let me know down in the comments below. If you've heard any of these things, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, that's it from me. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
Lisa, everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something bad